Welcome back to the Guildhall, adventurer. Let's continue playing Hero's Quest. So where we last left off, we had just looked at these animal heads. We talked to this gentleman. You know what? I didn't even ask him his name. That's okay. It's not important. Let's take a look at this table over here. It looks pretty normal. Look at the book on the table. The last entry was made several years ago. It says, Baronet Bernard von Spielburg killed a troll near the Flying Falls on this 23rd day of October. That's a new one. October, I like that. That's great. So the last entry was made several years ago, so obviously there hasn't been too much adventuring or too many heroes here around Spielburg for a long time. So let's sign the book. Let's make a new entry. You sign your name in the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. Got a point just for doing that. Let's read the book again and see what it has to say now. The writing on this page looks very recent. It says, I, Lightblight, have come to Spielburg to become a hero. Oh man, look at this. There's some clown mote named Lightblight who thinks he's going to be a hero, and he must have just come by because the writing looks very recent, right? Let's take a look at this bulletin board on the wall. I just got 6 points just for looking at the bulletin board. Such an obvious act. Got you 6 points. I mean, you must be a genius if you can think of looking at things posted on the board. So let's look at all the entries here. Return for reward of lost... Did I say return for reward? I'm sorry. Reward for return of lost ring. Inquire at the healers. Okay, so the healer lost her ring. Let's look at this one with the face on it. This poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is of a small child with braids. Reward of 50 gold coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielburg. Inquire at Spielburg Castle Gates. So some little girl got lost and they're still looking for her. Okay, that's good to know, I guess. Reward of 30 gold coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description, short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. Has habit of laughing continually. Inquire at Spielburg Castle Gates. Another missing person. Sort of. Wanted, brigand leader. Description, unknown appearance, wears a cloak. Must provide proof of leader's identity. Reward of 60 gold coins and title of Hero of the Realm. Inquire at Spielburg Castle Gates. Now that takes a real hero to do that, right? That's one to watch out for. Notice, spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions, inquire at the healers. Here's another one with a face on it. This poster seems to have been here a while. It has a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. Reward of 50 gold coins for information leading to the return of Baronet Bernard von Spielburg. Inquire at Spielburg Castle Gates. So basically we have a bunch of missing people. These two people are both royalty and they've gone missing. We should probably ask at the castle about that. The brigand warlock and the brigand leader are basically wanted dead, and then a couple of things both pertaining to the healer. So we'll have to go to the healer's house to ask about that. That's it. That's all you can do here at the guild hall. We'll never have another reason to come here into this room as long as the game lasts. There's no other reason to go there ever again. And the magic shop will be back there later to buy spells. So I'm going to walk around the town a bit more. And I'm going to try and take this a little bit slowly so that everybody watching kind of has time to take it all in. When I played Police Quest 3, people complained that I did it a little too fast. So I'm gonna try to have you can smell apples as you approach this corner. The pretty young centaur looks at you and says, Good day and welcome to Spielburg. Do you wish to buy some nice fresh fruits or vegetables? Sure, let's see. Let's ask about the fruits and vegetables. We have many kinds of fresh vegetables for sale today. There are lettuce, carrots, potatoes, and turnips right from the ground at 5 for a silver. They are very good for you. Great. How about, you told me about the vegetables, did you tell me about the fruit? There are still some apples left from last season in the barrel. You may buy 10 for a silver since they are so small. We will have fresh cherries in a couple of months. Okay, that's nice. Tell me about yourself. My father and I are the only centaurs in this valley. Tell me about your father. My father is Heinrich No, not going to do it. Who works our farm just north of town. Sorry, I'm not going to try. What's your name? I am Hilda, daughter of Heinrich, the name that I'm not going to say, the farmer. Okay. Well, let's not waste time. What? Oh, I don't know how I'm going to finish this role-playing game then. Here we go. Let's go into the dry goods store and take a look at what's going on here. Okay, The guy's obviously reading a book. Let's take a look. What book are you reading? Yeah. Ask about stuff. What stuff do you sell? Oh, I'm sorry, the shopkeeper blurts out. I didn't notice you coming in. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most adventurers before they make it to town. You may be in luck. I carry a modest amount of adventurer's equipment behind the counter. Would you like to make a purchase? Sure. What do you sell? Tell me about your equipment. Unfortunately, I have only standard weapons and equipment, the shopkeeper tells you. I carry daggers and chain armor. Maybe someday I'll be able to carry magic ones, though. I can also sell you food or empty flasks for carrying liquids or powders. So he sells food, flasks, and weapons. Let's check our inventory, which is tab, as in most Zero adventures. We already have a broadsword. We've got, we're wearing armor. We have a shield, and we have food rations. I mean, we're pretty well stocked up for now. We have a pretty decent kit. But tell me about that book you're reading, since you were so wrapped up in it. Oh, this book. It's about an adventurer who is trying to become a hero. The title is A Hero's Death. Let's hope we don't meet the same fate. This is a private residence. The house is the same color as the sheriff's office around the corner. Imagine that. What a coincidence. So yeah, I'm going to try and take this Let's Play a little slower because, the point of playing games like this is to have fun, right? You don't want to just rush through it and do it all as fast as possible. So, I don't want to do a speed run. So I'm going to take time to enjoy it a little bit more and, maybe hopefully I'll get more out of the experience because, the whole point of the game is to have fun, right? So there you go. Lessons I learned while playing computer games. Lessons in life we learned for making Let's Plays. These doors both have locks on them. See, the little white squares are actually padlocks. But let's take a look at what we have. The bakery seems to be closed, although there are some dried-up-looking cupcakes in the window. Can we get those cupcakes? Probably not. No, the game doesn't even... What? You just told me about cupcakes. You just told me about the cupcakes in the store, and now you're telling me you don't know the word cup... Okay, great. The butcher's shop seems to be closed, all right? And this, you can hear sounds of hammering from inside. It must be some sort of workshop. Okay. These 3 buildings are not important. You can never get these locks off, so don't even bother trying, so just forget about that. So yeah, let's go into here. This is the one building there that we can go into. The grimy window lets little light into this tavern. It smells like stale ale and other more unpleasant things. The floor is covered with dirt and the bar with sticky beer. Smoke appears to be rising from the center cask behind the bar. To your right, 2 gamblers are playing cards. The bartender glares at you as you enter, and so does the ugly goon on the left. You get the impression that you are not welcome. Not a very friendly-looking bar, is it? Although the 16-color EGA kind of scheme here makes it look very bright and cheerful. But if this were, true color, it would probably be a lot darker. Let's look at this guy. This goon looks really tough and mean. He's not someone to pick a fight with. Pick a fight. No, I don't want to do that. Let's save that for later. The bartender looks tough from his crew cut to his boots. The only thing soft about him is his tattoo, which says Mama. Aw. That's cute. Can I go and ask him about his tattoo? What do you want? Tell me about your tattoo. Look, buddy, don't get personal. Okay. Ask about your mama. Yeah, okay. Ask about what kind of beer do you serve here? We've got some of the finest ale in the valley, only 1 silver. Okay. Maybe we'll try some of it later. This center keg here, notice Dragon's Breath is the house specialty and its Crusher is personal favorite. Crusher is this goon here. Let me see. Can you tell me about Crusher? You don't like his personal affairs discussed. My advice is not to do anything that'll get him upset. Ask about the Dragon's Breath. The Dragon's Breath is our specialty and its Crusher's personal favorite. It's very hard to come by, so it'll cost you 25 silver cash up front. Okay. I'm almost out of time on this video, so let's just die. I'm going to save the game here because I'm in the bar. Actually, it's a tavern. What's the difference between a bar and a tavern? I don't know. Whatever. I'm going to save it in tavern. So I'm also going to have a little bit of fun showing the different ways you can die in this game. Like most Sierra adventures, there are several creative ways you can die, so I'm going to buy the Dragon's Breath. The bartender is emphatic as he tells you, if you want to mug a Dragon's Breath, house rules say it'll have to be cash up front. You cough up the cash. Thanks, buddy. Hey, Crusher, our friend here wants Dragon's Breath. nuclear explosion comes out of it. There you go. Drink. You've never tasted anything like it before. Oh, wow. Poof. Maybe you really shouldn't have tried the Dragon's Breath. Better luck next time, and we hope you saved your game. Talk about a fiery brew. Yeah, we did save our game. Good thing we did. All right. I'm going to end this one here. I'll continue at a later time. Thank you for watching, folks. Have a good day.